The British military are on the move. They were camped up last night, but they are now on the move to reinforce a strategic position which is low on manpower. They are bringing with them some artillery. They are, of course, bringing a Gatling gun, and there are 3 ranks of British soldiers down here, including 2 officers out the front. Little did these British soldiers know that the Zulus were waiting for them to leave, and as soon as they have started moving, the Zulus have ambushed from the side, and they are going to be charging into the side, but not just from one position. They're not just coming from here, they're also coming from this side here, and this is an ambush. There is going to be disarray, there's going to be confusion. Can the British soldiers withstand the ambush? Now, these are Zulus. Of course, they have lots of spears and shields and whatnot, but some of them are also equipped with stolen rifles, which they are going to be using at range. And if you see this flag bearer, that's right, these guys are going to be charging in. So what we will find out is, does the artillery, does the Gatling gun, and does the 3 ranks of British soldiers, do they have time to turn around and fight the Zulus, or are they going to get destroyed before they even reach their strategic position? Well, we're about to find out. Here we go. First shot's going out. Okay, it looks to me like the artillery did manage to get a shot off and has destroyed one of the Zulus. He was really unlucky. In fact, the artillery got a good couple of shots off. Gatling gun looks like it is beginning to start up, but is it going to start up in time? We know it takes quite a bit of time for it to actually get moving and to get turning, and it looks like the Zulus are just about in hand-to-hand combat. The Gatling gun turning round is now almost at full capacity, but it is just shooting down its own guys. Oh my god, the amount of team killing from that Gatling gun is brutal. The majority of this front rank, including the 2 British officers, are dead. We can see the Zulus also out front are dead. The Gatling gun holding its own. Is it going to get taken down by a spear thrower? I think it's just been taken down by one of the spear throwers. We got spears down here. We've also got a couple of riflemen Zulus which captured rifles. Let's find out, are the Zulus going to be capturing even more rifles today, or are they going to be put to sleep by the Brits? We do still have quite a lot of Brits back here, and they are of course going to be shooting down these spear throwers, but don't forget they're clumped up, and the Zulus still have quite a lot of riflemen of their own. And actually, it looks like these rifles having a really difficult time getting through the shields of these Zulus, which isn't exactly totally accurate, but this is totally accurate battle simulator after all, and nothing really happens as it should do. And would you look at that, these rifles, the accuracy on these Zulus who have not been professionally trained with the rifles, actually surprisingly high. And we're down to our last British soldier. This looks like an incredibly successful ambush from the Zulus. The wooden shields, I'm not sure what type of wood they used, but remember, this is tabs and nothing goes to plan. So it looks like the Zulus have had their first victory. These riflemen for the Zulus have obviously developed their marksmanship. This guy here, not sure what's happened to his neck, but let's gloss over that. They have developed their marksmanship and they have taken down that entire squad of British reinforcements, and now the fort in which those Brits were going to defend is going to be low on manpower and is going to be much more easily overrun by the Zulus, and we're going to see that happen in just a minute. Now, the Zulus won that battle without a doubt, but this is the position that the British were trying to get to reinforce. This is the fort they were trying to defend. As you can see, they are low on numbers. They don't even have the manpower to defend every single flank. All of their soldiers, all of them are out in the open. They're also low on supply. We, of course, do have a Gatling gun. We've got a couple of Gatling guns, a couple of artillery pieces around here, and this is a desperate last stand for the British. If they get taken out here, they are going to be put to the spear. So they are going to be fighting with everything they have. Now, the Zulus did win that last battle, but it was a Pyrrhic victory. They won it, but they lost a significant amount of their warriors, but they're going to try and push their advantage anyway. And as you can see, we've got quite a lot of Zulus, and these guys are all going to be charging in. There's something like 150 Zulus here, and these guys are going to be flying into those front lines, and I just don't think the Brits are going to be able to hold out. However, this fort does have some reinforcements in a nearby camp, which they have just sounded the horns, and the British 17th Cavalry is going to be turning up to try and save the day. These guys were encamped down here just next to the fort, and they have heard the horn, and they are going to charge in. They see the Zulu charge, they're going to come and try and sweep in through the side here, try and take as many of them down and try to help the British survive this massive siege. Who do you think is going to win? Do you think the Brits are going to lose again, or do you think the Zulus are going to kick the bucket with the help of the 17th Cavalry? I don't know, but we're sure as hell about to find out. Okay, artillery is going in. How many of these guys are getting shot down before they reach the front lines? They're already in. Jesus, good lord, look at this. Okay, is the Gatling gun going to start up in time? Is it going to start up in time? It's not quite there. Ooh, okay, it's almost there. It's no, it just got before it was managed to get in. How's the 17th Cavalry doing? Here they come. Here's the 17th Cavalry. Are they going to be able to take down these Zulus? Are they going to be enough? Okay, artillery in there. Okay, that artillery has done some amazing work in taking down the Zulus here. Let's see. Okay, there's still a lot of Zulus. Don't forget the Zulus still once again have their stolen rifles. Even more stolen rifles than they had last time. But they're all clumping up in one position. And this Gatling gun. Man, this Gatling gun is doing the business. Oh, and that's gone down as well. What have the Brits got left? This artillery. They've still got an artillery. Is that alive? It was alive, but it's gone down. The 17th Cavalry. It looks like all the horses are dead, but it doesn't matter. They don't need the horses. We're down to just taking down the Zulus on foot. How the tables have turned. We've now got Zulus with gun taking down the Brits with spears. I never thought I'd see this happening, but look, it looks like the Zulus have run out of steam because it looks like about 100 of them died in this mess here, and they're still getting shot, and I'm not really sure what's happening back here. Okay, guys, it's the middle of a battlefield. It's not the time nor the place, but you do you, I suppose. I'm gonna go look somewhere else, and when I come back there, I hope that you've either stopped or you've died. Okay, the Brits with the spears coming in to plug that guy. They're gonna take back their rifles, and off of these Zulus, they're going to actually be able to resupply themselves, and they've somehow held out against that monstrous invasion. I think it is because of the support of the 17th Cavalry coming in here. The 17th Cavalry just like confused a load of them, but also look at this pile right here. The Gatling gun and the artillery combination down here was just plain and simple brutality. Like, look at this pile of bodies. And where is the final remaining? The Zulu chief, the final remaining Zulu chief in this attack, looks like he is putting up a valiant and respectful effort, but he too has gone down by the hands of the 17th Cavalry, and this somehow turned into a victory to the Brits, and the tables have turned. But again, how much of a victory really was it? The professionally trained modern soldiers, how many of them died, and how many pieces of artillery and Gatling guns did they lose in the process? Sir, it was another Pyrrhic victory. Alright, after the British victory at the fort, they have decided to push what little resources they have left to try and take out the remaining Zulus. We've now actually caught the Zulus at their home turf. This is the Zulu chief right here, but both sides are depleted. The Zulus are low on manpower. The Brits are low on manpower. The Brits are down to their one final Gatling gun, their one final piece of machinery, and in fact, actually, a lot of the Brits have had to pick up Zulu spears. So the Zulus are using some British rifles, and the British are using some Zulu spears. We've also got what remains of the 19th Cavalry over here is going to try and charge in, and once again wreak some havoc. We'll see what these guys can do, and we'll see if any of these 6 remaining cavalrymen will actually walk away from this battle. This is all or nothing. Totally accurate battle simulator, Zulu war. Good God, why has this guy got such a massive backpack on? No wonder his shoulders are knackered. Look at him. But yeah, this is Tab's Zulu Wars, all or nothing. Whoever wins this battle is winning the Zulu Wars. Even though this is totally accurate battle simulator, we know it's actually in reality somewhat accurate battle simulator, so I'm happy to accept some alternative history if we do in fact get it. So let's find out what happens. Okay, both sides gearing up for their first shot. How damaging is that first shot gonna be? Also 17th Cavalry moving in. Ooh, big first hit. Okay, looks like a lot of them. Also the British spears now charging in. You never thought you'd see this. Look how many British spearmen they are. We got some hand-to-hand combat, but let's be honest, the Brits are trained to fight using guns. The Zulus are going to be the more capable fighters when it comes down to, oh my God, that was an utter stomp. I did not expect it to be as crazy as that. It looks like the British have won. There's only one remaining Zulu warrior. I'm gonna take control of him and see if I can at least take down the... No. I was gonna try and take down the British officer, but it was not to be. There we go. The Brits have won, but is it really that much of a victory? They now have no manpower. They've got no equipment. They've got barely any ammunition, and they are depleted, and it's gonna be some time before they receive reinforcements. how long is it going to be until the British get overrun by the Zulus? Alright, that was some totally accurate Battle Simulator Zulu War content. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe down below. If you want to see my last Tabs Zulu battle, there'll be a card in the top right corner of the screen. Please don't forget to like and comment if you did enjoy that video. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you again next time.